Today I'll be reacting to Top 10 USA National Parks. My friends, this should be a fascinating one. Real talk right now, America is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and if you look at the national parks, oh, that's quite obvious, right? But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration now. Link for the original video in my description. And before we go into the video, I would love if you try to guess the number one spot on the list. It's very difficult, to be fair, because, I don't know, Yellowstone could be the number one, Grand Canyon could be the number one, Grand Tetons could be the number one. Basically, America, it's crazy, like I said. But yeah, leave me a comment please don't leave the comment after watching the video. Try to guess right now what national park you think will be number one. I'm going with... I don't know. You know what? I'm going with Grand Canyon. Why, André? Because Grand Canyon is different than the other places, if you ask me. Seems like we are watching a different planet and it's so beautiful. So I'm going with Grand Canyon. But let's see it. But Grand Canyon will be top 10. That I'm almost sure.
Pack your camping gear, because after watching this video, you're gonna wanna hit the road.
Okay.
Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best national parks in the US.
Oh boy.
Are you a fan of our videos?
I am.
Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels
do it
and
for
ring
me,
the
my
bell
friends.
to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at America's
Oh boy.
16 national parks and picking our favorites. Number 10, Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. For the first...
Number 10, my friends. Number 10, Rocky Mountain. By the way, there is a beautiful song by John Denver about the Rocky Mountains. But this being number 10, the competition is crazy. This could be number one. If you really think about this could be number one because it's that beautiful. Wow. By the way, that's a nice wallpaper.
park on our list, we're gonna head to beautiful Colorado. Just a short drive from Denver, Rocky Mountain National Park is possibly the best place to go if you want to really explore the Rockies in the US. The terrain in this park is vast and varied, taking up approximately 400 square miles.
I love
There are
Colorado.
alpine lakes, flat tundras, and of course, the glorious peaks of the Teton.
Wait, is that a moose? In Colorado? What? No chance. I thought those are a bit more in the north. Or maybe this is not Colorado? Oh man, okay.
Rocky Mountains. The wildlife in this park is one of the main attractions as well. As of 2015, this was the third most visited national park in the country, and we totally get why. Number 9,
Yeah.
Grand Teton National Park.
Number 9. Oh, my friends, André, you paused 1 million times. Yeah, this video, my friend, if you don't like pauses, I don't think it's for you, because I will pause a lot. I love the national parks. By the way, if you like this type of videos, feel free to leave me a like, because I will react to more national parks content, because, oh, I have such a great time. Buffaloes, I love buffaloes. Buffaloes are... This is a buffalo, right? But that said, wow, number 9. This seems a bit low for Grand Teton. By the way, you guys told me that Grand Teton means big boobs. Sorry if that offends anyone. Okay, that should not offend anyone, I guess. But is that true?
Park in Wyoming. You know the song Home on the Range? Starts with the line, "Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play." Well, it may very well have been written about this national park. You'll feel like you've traveled back to the Old West when you come here. Located in Wyoming, the least populous state in the
Wyoming.
Union, this park centers around the mountain from which it takes its name. The most recognizable vista is Jackson Hole, a glorious valley that's postcard perfect at just about any time of year. Number 8, Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah.
Ooh, this is ahead of the Grand Teton. I don't know about this, but this one is also crazy. But this is also... I'm saying this, and I would love to visit the Bryce Canyon. But the head of the Grand Teton really controversial, I feel like.
Speaking of the Old West, we head next to Bryce Canyon National Park, located in Utah. One of the smallest in the federal system,
amazing.
this protected area only takes up about 60 square miles. But you know what they say, sometimes the best things come in small packages. Calling it a canyon is a bit of a misnomer because it isn't one. It's actually a series of huge natural amphitheaters whose red rocks make for an unforgettable view. It's located in the same region as some of the country's most popular parks, but receives far fewer annual visitors, making this an untapped resource that you don't want to miss. Number 7, Sequoia National Park in California. California.
This is where the big trees are. This park, I believe, is beautiful. I remember seeing a video about this one.
Unsurprisingly, is home to some incredible national parks. And the first one we'll talk about is Sequoia in the Sierra Nevada mountain region. The most popular attraction within the park is, of course, the General Sherman tree, which holds the honor of being the largest tree in the world.
Wow.
The forest around it is also home to several of the other largest trees on Earth. Unlike some of the other parks on our list that would take days to properly explore, this one's a great pick for a day trip if you're traveling in the area.
Okay.
Number 6, Glacier National Park in Montana. At over 1 million acres, or 1.5 million square miles, this national park is so big it reaches into a whole other country. That's right, Glacier National Park is in both Canada and the US, with its American...
What? I did not know this. But Canada is also a beautiful country, come on. Man, Montana. What a state also. Montana is incredible. Yeah, I guess this... Honestly, a lot of national parks that you guys have in America, they seem Bob Ross paintings. Do you guys know Bob Ross, the artist? Painting. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's continue.
Position located in Montana. The area has been called the crown of the continent ecosystem and offers views that you'd expect to see in the Swiss Alps more than in the States. As the name suggests, the region was formed by glaciers, and there are still 25 of them that exist in the park. Number 5, Zion National Park in Utah. Utah is home to 5 incredible national parks.
Oh my god, I don't remember watching this one. Zion. Ooh, the name is crazy. Zion. It's a powerful name. But that's irrelevant, I know, but oh man, this is incredible. The red with the green. Ooh.
But we have to call Zion the crown jewel of what this state has to offer. The beauty here is otherworldly, and you might just think you've stepped onto another planet when you arrive. And even though it receives millions of visitors every year, many consider this park to be one of America's best-kept secrets. The red rocks, juxtaposed with the clear water of the Virgin River, make for one of the most stunning views in the country. Number 4.
Oh, this one is crazy. Joshua. I also don't know this one. Joshua.
4. Joshua Tree National Park in California. Located near the famed Coachella Valley, as well as the town of Palm Springs in Southern California, Joshua Tree is perfectly located for exploring. In fact, it's only a short drive from Los Angeles, making it one of the more accessible parks on our list. The park takes its name from the unique-looking trees that are scattered throughout the region. The giant rocks and desert landscape make for a surreal experience, one that's drawing more and more visitors every year. It may have only officially become a national park in 1994, but it is exceptional. Number 3.
Number 3. No chance. This is rigged. Oh my god. Sorry. I went a bit too far there. Okay. Number 3. Oh my. No chance. Oh, I guess I already know the number 1 and number 2 will be, of course, Yellowstone and Yosemite. Pick one of the correct. I said 3 times Yosemite, because that way you can pick the correct one. Actually, I still don't know how to pronounce that. But going back to the topic, Grand Canyon number 3. No chance. This should be number 1.
3. Grand Canyon National Park in Arizona. Of all the American landmarks on our list today, perhaps none is more familiar worldwide than the Grand Canyon. It's a hugely popular tourist destination, and for good reason. The canyon itself is spectacular and is often considered one of the greatest natural wonders of the world. While
See?
many people make this a day trip from nearby Las Vegas, the only way to truly appreciate everything the park has to offer is to go for a longer visit and actually take the time to hike into the canyon for a multi-day trip.
Oh, come on. America is so beautiful that all of a sudden the Grand Canyon is in the position number 3. This is unfair. It's crazy.
Number 2, Yellowstone National Park.
Wait, Yosemite is number 1. Oh my god. Oh, this is hot. I feel a lot of you guys will disagree with this list. To be fair, listen careful, my friends. Now, I think the 3 most famous are Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, and Yosemite. Okay, whatever. So, at least they end up picking the first 3 correct, I feel like. But the order, I think the order is up to you. And the Yosemite being the number 1 makes a lot of sense. Also, because it's beautiful.
In Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana.
Oh, but
This park is so
Yellowstone-
huge it actually spans 3 states: Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana.
Crazy.
Yellowstone was the first area that was designated as a national park in the US, and many argue it's actually the oldest national park in the world, being created in 1872. The major attraction that most visitors come to see is, of course, the geyser Old Faithful, followed by the unreal-looking Grand Prismatic Spring. But aside from these must-sees,
Oh boy.
the park actually has a lot more to offer, including hiking trails, waterfalls, and a wide variety of wildlife. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Oh, the Smoky Mountains should be on the list. Monte Rainier, beautiful.
Number 1, Yosemite National Park in California. It's not easy to pick one park to sit atop this list, but Yosemite's raw natural beauty makes it hard to imagine anything else at number 1. Located in, yes, Central California, just a few hours from San Francisco, the Yosemite Valley and surrounding areas comprise the most stunning landscape in the country. Sites like El Capitan, Half Dome, and Yosemite
To be honest, this is beautiful.
Falls have become iconic, and the park is popular with hikers, climbers, and adventurers for good reason.
I
If
think it's
there's
fair,
one
actually.
national park you should visit in your lifetime, we're gonna just say it. This is the one.
Okay.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Mojo Travels,
say
and be
yes.
sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Thank you. So I would say I would agree, my friends, because it's so difficult, right? The one I would love to visit the most at this point, it's probably the Grand Canyon. But come on, the top 3 is insane. That said, my friends, if you enjoy this type of videos, feel free to leave me a like. Really means a lot. See you guys in the next one.